Sabrah Light Tank is one of the most interesting armored fighting vehicles to emerge in the modern battlefield, and in 2025 it continues to gain global attention. Built as a highly mobile, versatile, and cost-effective solution, the Sabrah is redefining what light tanks can do in a world where speed, firepower, and adaptability matter just as much as heavy armor. On Car Review, we usually focus on cars, engines, and road machines, but today we're putting that same eye for engineering and performance on something that rolls with tracks instead of wheels. If you're passionate about machines that push design limits, this is one you'll want to stick around for. The Sabrah Light Tank is the product of Elbit Systems, an Israeli defense company, in partnership with General Dynamics European Land Systems and Aselsan. The design takes a modular approach, meaning the tank isn't built from scratch but instead mounted on proven platforms like the ASCOD tracked chassis or the Panzer two-wheeled vehicle. This gives armies flexibility in choosing a configuration that matches their terrain and mission profile. It's like offering a car with different trims, one built for off-road endurance and another for urban agility, except in this case, it's a tank designed for war zones. What makes the Sabrah stand out is its balance between firepower and mobility. At its core, the tank is armed with a 105mm rifled gun capable of firing NATO standard ammunition and modern guided munitions. This gives it enough punch to destroy armored vehicles and fortified positions while keeping the platform light and agile. For a vehicle classified as a light tank, carrying such a powerful gun is impressive, and it blurs the line between traditional reconnaissance vehicles and main battle tanks. On Car Review, we love cars that outperform expectations, and the Sabrah does exactly that in the armored world. Alongside its main gun, the Sabrah also carries a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun and optional remote weapon stations for close defense. Advanced fire control systems, thermal sights, and hunter-killer target acquisition capabilities allow the crew to detect, identify, and engage threats at long distances and under all conditions. This isn't just about raw firepower, it's about precision and speed. Imagine a sports car that not only accelerates fast but also handles corners with exact control. The Sabrah is the tank equivalent, firing accurately on the move and adapting quickly to changing combat environments. One of the main reasons militaries are turning to vehicles like the Sabrah is mobility. Heavy main battle tanks like the Abrams or Leopard 2 are devastating but also heavy, expensive, and difficult to deploy rapidly. The Sabrah, on the other hand, offers a lighter weight, easier transportability, and the ability to maneuver in tight spaces or regions where heavy tanks struggle. It's designed for rapid deployment, meaning it can be airlifted or transported by rail and quickly inserted into hotspots. In the same way that a compact high-performance car can slip through city traffic faster than a bulky SUV, the Sabrah thrives where larger tanks might be slowed down. The protection level is another important factor. While it doesn't carry the same thick armor as a main battle tank, the Sabrah is fitted with modular composite armor and can be upgraded with active protection systems. These systems detect and intercept incoming threats like anti-tank missiles, giving the crew a much higher chance of survival. The balance here is key, enough armor to withstand battlefield threats but not so much that it sacrifices speed and deployability. For comparison, think about how car manufacturers balance weight for speed versus safety. Engineers behind the Sabrah have applied the same principle, creating a fighting vehicle that's light but tough. The crew configuration typically consists of 3 soldiers, a commander, a gunner, and a driver. Inside, modern digital displays, integrated battlefield management systems, and ergonomic controls provide a far more advanced workspace than older light tanks ever offered. This makes training easier, missions smoother, and operations more efficient. In cars, we talk about driver-focused cabins and intuitive controls, and the Sabrah mirrors that philosophy for its crew. The Philippine Army has been one of the first customers for the Sabrah Light Tank program, highlighting its appeal to nations seeking a cost-effective but powerful armored capability. The acquisition reflects the growing need for vehicles that can handle diverse terrain, from urban environments to jungle regions, without the logistical challenges of heavier tanks. For countries with limited defense budgets but a need for modern firepower, the Sabrah is a practical yet high-performance option. Another advantage of the Sabrah is its modularity. Because it can be based on either tracked or wheeled platforms, armies can tailor the vehicle to their specific needs. Tracked versions excel in rugged terrain and off-road conditions, while wheeled versions offer higher speed on roads and easier maintenance. In automotive terms, this is like having a vehicle that comes in both a rugged SUV version and a performance sedan version, each built for different lifestyles but sharing the same high-tech engine. Looking deeper into performance, the ASCOD-based tracked version of the Sabrah is powered by a diesel engine delivering around 600 horsepower, capable of speeds up to 70 km per hour on road. The wheeled Pander 2 version can reach similar top speeds but with greater range and road efficiency. These figures may not sound impressive compared to supercars, but remember, we're talking about a fully armed combat vehicle weighing over 30 tons. When you put that in perspective, it's like a heavy-duty truck pulling off sports car agility. For logistics and maintenance, the Sabrah has another edge. Using already proven chassis means that spare parts, service knowledge, and supply chains are easier to maintain. This reduces downtime and keeps operating costs lower, which is exactly what many militaries are looking for. On Car Review, we often highlight the importance of reliability in vehicles, and for tanks, reliability can literally be the difference between victory and defeat. Now let's talk about the future. As warfare evolves, vehicles like the Sabrah will likely see upgrades in sensors, communication systems, and integration with drones. The light tank of tomorrow isn't just a gun on tracks or wheels, it's part of a digital battlefield ecosystem. Real-time data sharing, networked targeting, and AI-assisted decision-making will give tanks like the Sabrah even greater impact in the years ahead. Just as cars are becoming smarter with advanced driver assistance and connectivity, military vehicles are moving in the same direction. So why does the Sabrah matter in 2025? It shows that the definition of battlefield dominance is changing. Heavy tanks will always